friends. मुझे नींद ना आए, मुझे चैन ना आए. Well, I'm not talking about your favorite Bollywood song. I'm talking about one of the most frequently asked questions on which mattress to use. Not only this, people also ask us which mattress to use, whether to use a pillow or not, and what should be the ideal sleeping posture so that you don't get up with a neck pain or a back pain. So if you have these queries, stay tuned and watch further. So it has been a task, in fact, to explain people. Sometimes when I go and tell them or start telling them that this is the way you should be using a pillow, and they suddenly cut me at that point and say, but our orthopedician told us not to use any pillow. He has advised to use a hard mattress to prevent back pain, and so on. So it takes me a while to explain why it is important to use a pillow and how thick a pillow should be, how the pillow should be placed so that the person doesn't get up with a back pain or a neck pain. So before we get into the pillow positioning or the sleeping postures, let us consider the mattresses, types of mattresses. So in market, they really confuse you, and in fact one of my friends told me just the day before that the vendors have been really confusing him with the kind of options that they have for the mattresses. So let us consider the major different types of mattresses and their pros and cons. I am not going to recommend any brand, but you should be able to make your decision, a learned one or well informed decision. So there are spring mattresses, there are cotton mattresses, there are foam mattresses, then there are the memory foam mattresses, and there are the mixed or hybrid mattresses. Okay, so cotton mattresses are those which could be rolled, and people used to use them while sleeping on the floor. They are seldom used these days, but they are still in use. Second type of mattress is the foam, the regular foams, but obviously we don't need too much of foam, otherwise that becomes wobbly, or a sponge mattress, your person just wobbles. The third type is the spring mattress. Spring mattress has a longer durability, but after a long use, sometimes those springs used to come out and poke. So that is another thing. Then we had memory foam mattresses. Memory foam mattresses are one of the more recent ones, and they also have this ability to let the other person, your partner, sleep peacefully while you are tossing in the bed, or vice versa. There are latex ones, and obviously there are something called the hybrid ones, where there is some spring and there is some foam. So depending upon your comfort generally, and obviously budget, they ask you to choose. Memory foam mattresses are good in this sense, which I said that your partner will, the sleep of your partner will not get disturbed if you toss into the bed, because it doesn't pass on the effect of pressure to the other side of the mattress. So that is one benefit, but it creates a lot of heat. So because there is less space, less air circulation within the mattress, so it creates a lot of heat. So people may actually get up with sweat. So only a memory foam mattress may not be a great idea, but yeah, memory foam plus spring So that combination, which is called hybrid, that could also be chosen. So this is one. How thick a mattress should be? Well, this also depends upon your weight. If you're a very thin person, you may not require too thick a mattress, but even a very thick mattress may also give you some wobble. Some people also put mattress over the mattress to increase the height, or they don't know where to keep the additional mattress, and that may also increase the wobbliness, because see, the mattresses are made in such a way, especially the modern ones, that they have a strong base and then they have some foam inside, and the top will be a little more soft. So if you use it in such a way that you are using one mattress over the other, the effect or the benefit out of that mattress may be lost. We also have reversible kind of mattresses, and we suggest that you could to make the mattress more effective or stay for a longer duration. What you could do is change the sides of the mattresses every 6 months. So you could actually use it in 4 ways. So this, and this right? So I hope you understood. So basically the top side, this side up first, and then it goes out ulta, yeah, with the reverse. Also you could use this side on this and then reverse it, this side on this and reverse it. So all of those combinations you could do over a period of time, so every 6 months, so that there is no sagging at a particular point where maximum pressure comes most of the times. So that is one important thing that we could do with the mattress. Then how thick? Like I said, if you are overweight, then you should have a thickness which should at least take the weight of your body and distribute it equally. If the mattress is too thin, you may not feel a lot of support, and rather the mattress would probably give you a pressure, or the bed, the hard surface of the bed could actually reach to give you pressure. So the mattress that you use could be a hybrid one with spring and memory foam. You could also choose latex, which is slightly cooler than the memory foam, but the thickness should be at least more than 10 inches. Okay, 10 inches is the minimum, and the thickness should be at least more than 10 inches. Also, now when you have to put your mattress on a bed, okay, so if there are standard height beds, so mattress which is about say 11-12 inches thick, that should take care of the average height, so that when a person tries to sit or get up from the bed, it becomes easier for them to get up and sit. Whereas if you have made or got a bed done from a carpenter or your interior designer, which is very low, because it looks aesthetically good, if it is very low and you put this mattress on top of it, so then obviously even the 10 inches will not give you that ease of getting up. So probably then one is increase the height of your bed to such a level where after putting the mattress, the height of your bed should be so after putting the mattress, the height of your bed should be equal to about your knee height, so where the knee easily folds and you can easily sit there. So that is the height of your bed, so that you're getting up and lying down becomes easy. This is especially good for the elderly in the house and those who have knee pains, right? So height of the bed, height of the mattress, both are taken care. The type of mattress also you've chosen by now. Okay, great. Now the other important thing is, how do we sleep so that we don't get up with a neck pain or a back pain? Okay, so for that we have a very simple formula. Your neck should be straight and supported whenever you are sleeping, whether you are sleeping on your back or on your side. So when you're sleeping on your back, the pillow could come slightly below your head, slightly below your neck, rather on the upper back. Okay, so under the upper back, so that your shoulders, your neck and the head is supported on the pillow. Just a second, I'll show you that. Well, so this is our pillow, and yes, so this is our pillow. So how thick should be the pillow? Well, that again depends upon the build of a person. If a person is heavily built, then obviously the width of the shoulders will be more than what a person with a thin build or a medium build would have. So when the person lies down on the side, obviously what will happen is the head tends to go down, right? Because the shoulder is far away from the head, and this is how the head goes down. And what the pillow needs to do is just come up, curl nicely around the neck, take the weight of the head on the pillow and offload the shoulder. This tip is good for all those who have neck pain or tendency to have neck spasms the next morning when they get up, the people who have shoulder pains and they tend to get up, have those midnight or early morning pains in the shoulders. So people with shoulder tendinitis and shoulder issues, they have those nightmares and the haunting pains which generally come to them in the midnight or 2 o'clock, right? So this is very good tip on how to support your head with a pillow, right? So this is how we support. Head should not go down or up or back, right? So this is how we support. How thick should be the pillow? The pillow again should be thick only to support the neck. Neck should be straight and supported. That's the key rule, right? So this is about the pillow. Now also when we lie down on the back, we have a tendency to bend the legs, to bend the knees, right? This is to prevent the exaggeration of lumbar lordosis. So lumbar lordosis means the curve of the spine at the lower back level, right? So how do we prevent that? We don't want to lie down with knees bent all the time, and especially with the people with knee pains, we don't want to do that. So we just support the entire leg right from the thighs to the heels with not only pillows but a complete quilt or rajai, what we call in India. So it's a thick quilt that supports right from the under the thighs to the heels. That is when you're lying down on the back, right? But when you're lying down, you have to do this only before going to sleep, because most of us have a tendency to lie down or sleep in the side lying position. So in the side lying position, this quilt goes off, and this particular pillow similar pillow will come in between the thighs. Okay, so knee is slightly flexed or bent, and it is nicely supported on the pillow. So in between the two legs, we are supporting it with the pillow. The weight of the knee and the thigh will go on the pillow, of the upper leg will go on the pillow, right? And the lower leg remains on the bed itself, right? How thick or how big the pillow in between the legs should be, again, that should be only as thick as much as your pelvic width. So just see how wide your pelvis is, and the leg, when it goes on the other, it should not bend, right? It should not get this angle. So basically, when we keep the leg straight, parallel to the ground or parallel to the hips, that means there is no torsion or the twisting movement at the lower back, right? So what have we discussed? We've discussed the types of mattresses, which mattress to choose. We discussed the sleeping postures. We also want to decide on how high the mattress should be, or how high the bed should be, right? Because we will have elderly in the house, and we will have people who have neck pain, the knee pains in the house. So what is the ideal height, so that they're sitting up and getting getting up from the bed and sitting on the bed becomes easier. So the ideal height is about 10 to 12 inches from the ground. That means it approximately comes to the lower end of the back of knee, right? So that when a person sits, it easily folds, right? And so this is helpful for the people with knee pains, right? Arthritis, so or recent knee injuries, or recent operations or surgeries of knees. So I think we have covered most of the aspects which will keep us pain free around the bed, right? So the right mattress, the change of the change of positions of the mattress, so reversing the mattresses, height of the mattress, right, should be about at least more than 10 inches, and no low beds. The total height of the bed and plus the mattress should be at least more than 10 inches. Again, if you are too tall, then this is the key rule. Basically, when you sit and get up, it should be an easy movement, right? You don't have to strain yourself to get up. So that way. And then the sleeping postures. So it is not only the mattress or which mattress you choose, but also how you actually lie down, how often do you change postures, do you support yourself enough, if required, with pillows, and if not required, also is your posture of just sleeping is good enough. If you're lying down on your tummy, right? So some people have this habit of lying down on the tummy, right? Prone lying was in these days because of COVID and things. So guys, if you lie down on your tummy for a long time, it is definitely good for your lungs. But if you have this habit of sleeping in this posture, just imagine all the muscles have a tendency to change its action. If you keep the sustained posture for a long time, your neck is either tilted to one side or the other, otherwise you can't breathe in prone lying, right? So and you can't keep your head out at the edge. That could also give a little bit of compression at the neck level. So that's not the ideal posture to sleep. It's good for change of posture for some time, definitely any posture is okay, but if you have to figure out a nice good posture for a long, nice uninterrupted sleep, then it has to be a good ideal posture, right, which is supported nicely with pillows if required. If it is not required, if I mean the pelvic width is not too much, and just by keeping the thighs one over the other, bending it at a normal level, I think people may not require pillows. But if required, then and especially if you have neck or back issues, supporting it with pillows till the time the neck or back heals is a good idea, or even the shoulder is a good idea to have a peaceful sleep. So I hope all these pointers help you to choose your mattress, to sleep peacefully in your bed, to get in and out of the bed, and get up more comfortably and work in a better way the next day. Happy working!